why is Pi Day a thing?
3.14, March 14th.
Yes, I understand, but somebody literally just said, "Hey, it's March 14th. It's the same number as pi."
Yes. That is exactly what fucking happened.
People are fucking dumb. Dude.
I know.
That's dumb.
That's why I'm like, there's not much to explain. It's a bunch of math fucking nerds.
Fuck y'all. Fuck you and your math. That's just extra cutting for you.
Trolling. It's called we do a little trolling.
It's because it was half started. What's up, bitches? Our fucking soundboard is jacked.
No, we just forgot to turn up the fucking gain on it.
Yeah. That's also, that's not the gain.
Yeah, it is.
That's
basically
the equalizer.
Yeah, well,
Volume,
you have to put more gain into it.
No, the gain is adjusted in here. It just annoys me when you say it.
I don't give a fuck.
What's up, guys? I have those like weird pet peeves where people like say things and it's stupid. Like it affects no one. It's just when somebody like calls something the wrong thing and you just
Boston is literally the actually meme.
Yeah. Yeah. No, because a lot of that, I won't even call it. I let you say it for fucking 5 years. Never said anything. It just finally bubbled up on me.
His autism's finally catching up.
Yeah, well, I have less fucks to give now. It's been a crazy couple of weeks. Any interesting encounters for you?
Sexually?
Whatever, man.
Unfortunately, no.
Whatever your prerogative.
I've got a lot of prerogatives.
I love pierogies.
What was I saying when I said that?
I don't remember.
God damn it. But no, I've got a new Crackhead story because apparently that's what this podcast is going to fucking turn out to be.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was not on Colfax, surprisingly. I was in northern Colorado. And I witnessed a man beating another man with a snow shovel.
Fuck yeah. That's awesome. I love the choice of weapon there.
Oh, no, it was great.
I endorse that for the record.
I don't know what the fuck was going on. I just turned onto the street and I pulled over to the side because I saw it was a group of like 30 homeless people. And fucking yelling and shit. It was like, oh yeah, someone stole someone's booze.
Where was this?
Crack. Loveland.
Really?
It was directly in front of like their homeless. It's not a shelter, but
yeah,
they help feed them and whatever. But yeah, they're all hanging out in front, and I see this big crowd of people, and on the middle of 287, like. They're on the sidewalk, and then eventually they get into the middle of the one lane of 287.
Oh.
Like, it's a one-way road, 3 lanes.
Crackhead chicken.
Yeah, dude, they're just chilling there. And they're about like 5 to 8 feet apart. They're not within striking distance. You've got the one guy, like, just swinging a shovel, and you're like, okay. You're not really hitting him. Like, you're hitting the ground. And then you've got the other guy. He's just kicking the ground. Like, he's trying to, like...
Wait, did it ever occur to you that they were on the same team against the ground?
Nope. It was not, because they were yelling at each other.
Oh. The ground had wronged them in some way.
I think the ground was just, like, an innocent bystander and wrong place, wrong time, really.
Civilian casualty.
And so, like, he's fucking sitting there, like, basically skipping rocks off of the street and not in the correct direction. They're not gaining any altitude.
I've seen this before. This is like on Animal Planet when they're like showing the big rams and they're about to fight, but they're just kind of like doing the thing where they buck back a little bit right before.
Yeah, they're kind of like chesting up to each
yeah,
other.
they're
like,
doing the gorilla thing, dude. They're just like showing off, showing their opponent how big they are, trying to win the fight without fighting the fight. You know,
so
it's a smart play.
the one guy's kicking the ground. Guy's kind of chasing him further into the street with the snow shovel. They're still yelling at each other. The guy with the snow shovel swings one more time. The guy that was kicking the ground reaches down, takes off his prosthetic leg, is hopping in the middle of the street, and these motherfuckers are fighting with, like, they're in the middle of fucking Star Wars with a prosthetic leg and a snow shovel.
Damn.
I was kind of impressed, except...
Yeah, that's a sight to see, bro.
oh, dude, I was sitting there, I was like...
This is insane.
I didn't even...
What do you do? Do you call the cops or you just let them duke it out?
I called the non-emergent line. I was like, I don't know what you guys want to do about this, but this is happening. And the lady's like, oh, we didn't hear about the snow shovels. Like, oh, okay, so other people have seen this shit. So this has been going on for a while.
They just thought two guys were fist fighting, not with a deadly weapon.
Yeah, not with a snow shovel and a fucking prosthetic leg.
Obviously, I was talking about the prosthetic leg.
Oh, dude, that thing could do fucking damage.
It probably smells like shit.
It's probably got a lot of fucking diseases on it, too.
Yeah.
Props to that guy, though. It sounds like he's been in a fight before where he's had to use his leg.
Okay, well,
yeah, he knew exactly what to do in that scenario.
No, it was pretty quick. I will give him that.
He's
like,
got a quick release on
before.
it for fighting. He's got a handle on the front so you can really get a grip on it.
It's always a little bit loose just in case shit's got to go down.
Draw.
It's like keeping one in the chamber.
Yeah.
Was it one of those prosthetic legs that has like the spiky bottom, or was it like a fake foot?
No, it was the fake foot. Like, if it would have been,
that's even better. 'Cause I was picturing like the spiky bottom one, like, with the like the crutch bottom.
Well, if it would have had like the running blades that like
the
people from Paralympic. Oh
yeah,
dude,
but you're not gonna see two crackheads with fucking running blades. Those are probably fucking thousands of dollars.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
You know how much quicker he
used.
would have been able to disarm the snow shovel with that little hook?
Yeah, it's got a hook, man. That's strategic.
Wait, so my other question is, did he use the foot side or the femur side?
Did you pick up a 3-pack a day habit? What's going on with your voice?
Oh, am I all like?
Did he use the snow shovel?
Chocolate.
I hate it.
Number one.
Did he use the foot or the femur side?
Oh no, he was
Was he holding the foot?
No, he basically reached down to his knee and like
so he
took
was
it
using
off.
the foot part as like the
that
weapon.
That was the bludgeon.
Whack! I definitely would have thought it would go the other way because you know the ankle's going to be skinnier, right?
Right, like you got a lot more.
He went for the
there.
girthy side to hold on to hit him with the skinniest side.
I've never really thought of crackheads.
I'm losing
as like...
faith in this crackhead. I have my money on the guy with the peg leg until you said that.
Well, okay, so I say sword fighting. They got like 2 clinks together.
Oh, yeah.
And then the one that was hopping around in the street ended up falling on his ass.
So he hasn't
I figured
been
that was coming.
Literally in the middle of a highway.
Hell yeah.
And everyone's just sitting there like, what? And
but dude, imagine getting that angry where you rip your own leg off to beat someone. That he must have been that angry,
I've tried.
you know?
Dude, it was over like someone stealing something of like out of their carts or some shit. Like I don't know what the fuck it was. I had to give a statement to the cops because dispatch asked me to stay there. I was like, dude, I got like 20 more stops. I'm trying to go the fuck home, but whatever.
Right.
And then they eventually ended up separating them. They're like, yeah, we asked this one guy to go on a couple errands so the other guy could get out of here in like an hour. It's like, okay. I mean, there's not a whole lot you can fucking do there. Like, you could take him to jail, but...
Yeah, I know. That's what, like... Because crackheads are going to crackhead, bro. It's not like you're going to stop them from being crackheads.
Yeah, well...
They're going to go to jail for a little bit of time, and either do crack in jail or get out of jail and do crack again. So they're just gonna keep crackheading.
Well, dude, and the one of them literally walked off, was yelling at the cop about like how the one guy stole shit. He's like, "Oh, that's not illegal, blah blah. Like I should go fuck myself." Like yelling crackhead nonsense that a little bit kind of made sense, but it was like most of it, 85% of it was like, "What the fuck are you yelling about?"
When you start fucking identifying with the crackhead's nonsense.
Like he does
Bro,
have a point.
listen to this guy. I mean, some of it's right, but
I would
a
also
lot of it's
defend
very
my shit.
cracky. It's right, but it's through a crack filter, so fucking
Dude.
crack filter, dude. How many great ideas have been put through a crack filter and just never acted on?
Too many.
Good-
Too many, I say.
I'm telling you, crackheads are built fucking different, dude. I was leaving work.
No,
the other day.
the one guy that got hit in the face was bleeding. Like I thought his face
Oh
was
my
just
God.
beet red because crackhead, alcoholism,
Right.
whatever.
Mhm.
No, he was bleeding straight down his face and still swinging this fucking snow shovel. But I
Dude.
do have a question. Like I had a lot of questions. Like number one, what the fuck's going on? Why is this crackhead swinging a shovel? But most
Where did
importantly,
he get the snow shovel?
yeah, why did he have a snow shovel? He's not shoveling a fucking sidewalk. And it was
Right.
it was a newer shovel. There's not a store around.
Oh, it
Where did he
wasn't
get
like
this
an old wood handle with like the
Nope. This was like a plastic fucking suburb residential.
had the nice blade on the front and everything.
I mean, it was like a $20 snow shovel, but that's a lot for a crackhead. Like
Okay.
that's at least like probably, I don't know what crack goes for, but
Answer
like
me,
half a
Is it
gram.
one of those ones where you look at it and you're like, bro, this is gonna take for fucking ever with this shovel? Or
No,
is it
it
one of
was-
those ones that you're like, I could do a driveway in 10 minutes with this?
It was like 2.5 foot, like widthwise. Like it was sidewalk
Let's
length.
see if that's 6 inches. Then
Cody, I have to relate my story to yours. I have a crackhead story, and I'm sure you're familiar with Federal, and crackheads there. But I was
Unfortunately.
leaving work. I was leaving work the other day, and a friend of mine, I had just said goodbye to, texted me not even 5 minutes later, and she lives somewhere down off Federal, so she's heading north. And she texted me, she's like, "Dude, I almost killed somebody," and I'm like, "Wait, what? Are you okay?" And they're like, "I slammed the fuck on my brakes because this freaking crackhead started running across, like jaywalking, running across Federal, and the car in front of her hit the dude because he just came out of nowhere, rolled up on his freaking window, jumped off, and booked it across the other side of Federal." And she was like, "We all slammed on our brakes. Everyone was about to rear end each other." But I was like, "Was the guy okay? Are you okay?" And she's like, "No,
He's
I'm
fine.
Bro,
fine."
that's not what I
Yeah,
was worried.
no,
I
he's
was
on
worried
crack.
about how you report that to insurance.
Yeah, like I
Would you
was
hit
like, "What
a
was?"
crackhead.
Well, she said. I asked her, I was like, "Was the
Is that
car in front of you
uninsured
okay?"
motorist?
But the dude got up
Act
and
of
just
God.
ran the fuck away. That's what's so crazy to me. Like full
Yeah,
force.
no,
Like
that's crack,
they were
dude.
doing. They were at least doing 40, 45 at that point.
If he really
Like-
had to, he probably could have pushed the car out of the way.
Oh, dude, he could have flipped that car.
Yeah.
Crackhead powers.
Crackhead powers.
Dude, how I've had good drugs. I don't understand how you get to that point, like
Oh, we're
so
yeah.
fried.
so fried.
Yeah, to like full on crackhead, like insanity type shit. Like,
I think it's crack specifically that does that to you.
Probably it's killing all your nerve ends so you can't feel when you're getting hit by a car or a prosthetic leg.
but it just doesn't make sense. Like, I've never had something that
Well-
good.
Yeah. Well,
Have you ever tried crack?
yeah.
I heard it.
I may
it
have to
makes you
branch
pretty
out.
invincible.
I try crack, man. I don't know. It for science.
Can I get a case study? You think someone will fund that?
For sure, dude.
How many hits of crack does it take to go insane?
I feel like it's probably 3.
Go up to
It's
Cody.
probably a
Did somebody
super
get
low
addicted
number.
to crack?
It's probably like fucking 2 or 3, dude.
It's all
'Cause
that
I
fucking.
feel like the first hit of crack, you're probably like, that was fucking nice. Like, I could do that again. And then the second hit, you're like, the fucking squirrels have walkie-talkies.
Dude, Cody
You
would
heard
be
him
like
squeaking?
that. Cody would be like that episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia when what's her name? The brother and sister, they both get addicted to crack. But it started out as them
Oh, yeah.
buying it as like a scheme.
Right.
And then they actually
Oh,
got
did somebody
addicted
get a
to
little
it.
addicted to crack? Ooh, who got addicted to crack? That's the funniest fucking scene.
God, man, just a little bit more.
Yeah, no, I think crack's one of those drugs that really gets a hold of you pretty quick.
It's all that Ajax, man.
And this is really like the shitty part about drugs is like you think about,
Your family.
like a crack addict, right? You see a crack addict, you just assume they probably have like herpes and a plethora of STDs and infections and whatever. And it's all
that's par
from
for the course.
and it's and a lot of it's not even caused by the crack. It's like obtaining the crack, like they get herpes from sharing pipes and whatever.
Blowing
They have-
people on the
yeah.
street for more crack.
They get STDs from trying to get money to get more crack. I don't know.
So, all right.
Legalization makes a lot of sense to me. Not of crack necessarily, but like if they could get medical cocaine, they would definitely rather do that.
Well, okay, but this brings me to my point. Very different transition, actually. It's not my point, but I've been thinking about this a lot. With Hunter Biden, he was getting millions of dollars from like the Ukraine and shit. Why was he doing crack?
Crack must just be that good.
Well, so then a crack like legalization wouldn't.
Or he was just hanging out with some shady fellas for too long and did crack one too many times, and now he's hooked on crack.
Like, I just feel like you would be doing.
But he
like
probably gets
coke.
really good crack. He probably gets really good crack. And that's the other thing, though, is you see, like, even as debaucherous as he, allegedly is, and, he's just not a great person. There are people who, like, consume drugs like that are functioning members of society. Like, there's casual crack addicts. They're out there. They're not even, I would say casual crack users, probably.
I respect it.
There's casual, like, there's recreational heroin users who, have
Gotta sleep, man.
have 9 to 5s, and they're few and far between, but they are out there, so it's something to be studied. Maybe, I don't know, if you could figure out who those people are and kind of figure out why they're able to do that.
It's got to be rebellion at that point.
Not to sound like a dare public speaker or like whatever those life coaches.
There's the one that taught me how to do drugs.
Yeah. But don't they say
they lied
like
to me, bro? They said so many people were gonna try to give me free drugs.
I know. What the fuck? I was bamboozled.
Yeah.
Remember,
Don't they
kids,
say,
if
though-
someone tries to give you drugs, say thank you because they're fucking expensive.
Yeah. The only
Give 'em
drugs
to
you
me.
shouldn't take are free drugs, apparently, because that shit's laced with something.
No one has ever put fucking crack in my Halloween candy.
What was
Nor
your
razor blades.
What were you talking about? Your
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, isn't that like what people who are like religiously like getting good crack or on crack or whatever? Aren't those people that used to do cocaine though? Like it was like cocaine was no longer they had
not
a
always.
too high tolerance for it. But I don't know. I was thinking about because I was like, well, how many people on the street can afford cocaine, but they can afford shitty crack? So I don't know.
Yeah,
well,
I'd
crack
say
is
you're
literally
much more
just cut
y-
cocaine.
You're much more likely to see a functional cocaine addict or
Yeah,
somebody
but
who
then-
uses cocaine recreationally. I maybe not crack. I feel like crack maybe was a bad one to take that stance with because there probably aren't a lot of like casual crack users.
Well,
'Cause
that
you're
I was
right.
like,
You're totally right. Crack people
Yeah.
can't afford coke, so they start doing crack. But that's what I'm saying. If you make coke affordable, crack users are gonna just start doing coke and not get that fucked up shit. And
nah, dude, that makes sense.
I'm
I
pretty
was just
sure
trying to
all of
figure out.
Mexico's on coke.
Oh,
but it's
yeah.
good shit. Like,
Bro, those guys that grow it in the Amazon and shit, they just fucking chew on the leaves all day, like fucking
well, it's like
chewing
tobacco.
Yeah, it's a lot more intense
Damn.
than tobacco, but it's basically the same concept.
Well, it's
like, you
not
chew
as
it, it's
intense,
gonna-
like, because to make Coke, you have to strip all the coca leaf, and then you like rinse it with gasoline. I think diesel maybe, but like, there's a whole
that
like
sounds good for you.
production.
Oh yeah.
I
Well,
think-
no one ever said cocaine was good for you, buddy.
Sure, it is. I mean,
I mean, it keeps you sharp.
in small doses, right?
So does caffeine.
It gets you undrunk.
Wolf of Wall Street taught me a lot.
So does caffeine.
Caffeine doesn't get you undrunk.
No,
just
caffeine
makes
gives you
hyper drunk.
Coffee. No, it's
Caffeine
just
gives
the
you a
coffee
heart
for me.
attack. That's why Four Loko was gone for so long.
Yeah, caffeine and
Dude.
alcohol do not mix well.
I'm so glad Four Loco's back. Are you guys excited about that?
No, they're
Why the
fuck not?
disgusting.
Excited for Loco's back. For Loco never. I mean, they left.
Dude,
the
that's
caffeinated
They
shit.
legalized
left
crack.
after like
They-
the early 2000s.
They've been
It's
back.
legalized
for
crack. I don't know why
decades.
you guys aren't excited.
No,
They
Four Loko is disgusting.
they decriminalized alcohol and caffeine products all in one.
No, I don't. I think they took
Exciting.
the caffeine out
Yeah, they did.
Oh, that's lame.
because that's what. No, that's what was killing people.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
Well,
these fucking
you know.
co-eds at ASU were fucking drinking 6 Four Locos and having heart attacks.
Well, we
oh,
weren't
so
much
they'll
better.
ban the Four Loco, but they won't take the cocaine away. Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, the cocaine sobers you up. It's
There's no
all about
cocaine in Four
balance.
Loko.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true, dude. Because if you have a heart attack, you ain't going to class. But if you're just really, really vigilant and just really hyper fixated, you'll come to class.
Well, and that's how you study.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
probably a lot of doctors get through doctorate school on coke and
That's usually
amphetamines.
Adderall.
Yeah, amphetamines.
I've never. Nope.
Anyways.
Yep. No. Let's not
Anyways.
self-incriminate.
Anyways. Happy
did-
St. Patrick's Day, dude.
Did anyone here? Let's just get this out of the way here now. Did anyone here watch the Oscars?
No,
Okay.
Fuck no.
I didn't know they were like happening until
Yeah, no, they're
everything started. Like, oh, this show won this. I was like,
no.
I've never even seen that, but
I know.
dope.
My girlfriend was like, "I'm gonna go over to the girls' house and watch the Oscars." I was like, "That's happening
People
tonight."
still do that.
Yeah. Like, why? I mean, go over and hang out with them, but why the Oscars?
That household is literally half of the viewers.
mm-hmm.
Oscars have always been cringe, bro. I don't watch that.
Last
The
year,
Ricky Gervais one was fantastic,
last year was fun. That one part.
which I didn't
Cringe.
even watch the Oscars for that. I just got
Yeah.
all of the fucking videos the next day.
Yeah, I saw it like right after it happened, or like the Oscars might have even still been going when I got the like notification of it.
Yeah.
Because I remember I watched it on the fucking when it was only available in the Korean TV station video. They
Solid.
just had a Korean woman talking over the whole thing, translating it.
That would make that so much more entertaining.
Oh yeah, dude. I think it might be the one we showed on here actually. I hope it is. So Chris Rock's new special just came out.
Right.
I haven't watched that either.
I haven't watched the full thing.
But I did watch the end. Did you watch the end? Or
Was that
it
the end? I saw
think
the-
it was the closer.
I saw the clip of him talking about the slap.
Yeah. No, I don't even know. It probably wasn't the closer, but I did see a clip of where he fucking waffled on there. He like accidentally gave away the joke at the beginning of the joke.
Oh
He
shit.
like misspoke. And they live streamed the special.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Why? It went on Netflix, didn't it?
Yeah. But then the like live airing had that in it, and then I think they've since changed it. Like the recorded version has it fixed. But that was hilarious to see that part. But the like I don't know. What did you think? What did you think of his what he
I
said?
definitely think that I think that he could have gone a little harder in the paint.
Oh yeah, definitely could have more clever.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of it was like retelling of shit with a little bit of a punchline in the middle of the joke.
The punchline through the whole thing was just him calling him a bitch for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was basically him like, "Oh, you cuck."
He just called. Yeah, you just said I called him a bitch. This person called him a bitch. That was like the main. That was I don't know. I don't know if that was like the main part of the joke, but I don't know. It just didn't hit for me. I was like, if you're gonna say something at this point, it's a year later. You got to say something big. You got to say something good.
Oh, you gotta have a good build for that.
It was just kind of half-assed, and I liked that he called himself a bitch. He was like, I was a bitch about it. I didn't do anything. But
Own up to it. I'll respect it.
I don't know. It just seemed like kind of everyone expects Chris Rock to say something about it when he drops his next special,
right?
And that wasn't. I don't know. Wasn't good.
Yeah,
you should have said something different. You should have said it a different way.
Should have made it funny.
Right. That's what. It just wasn't funny.
I mean,
it wasn't Chris Rock, dude. Chris Rock's hilarious, or at least
he was.
He was. I don't know. I don't know what he's done recently that's been funny, but I don't really follow him.
I think I even watched the stand-up special before this that was on Netflix, and I wasn't super impressed with it.
Oh, really?
Like, I think that he got too far into the acting world and voice acting and shit. Like,
right.
He even fucking referenced that in the joke. He was talking about like, oh yeah, Will Smith, like he's bigger than me. Like he's like 6'3" or whatever the fuck it is. He's like, he's even bigger than me in cartoons. Like he was like, oh, I'm a fish and he's a shark. Something like that, like referencing Shark Tale or no, he's like, oh, I'm a zebra and he's a shark.
No, he was a fish in that movie.
That's what he said. I just saw the clip, but like it wasn't good.
Yeah,
you should.
It doesn't even sound like he did his research enough on the joke for it to make sense. If that's what he said, I doubt what you just said is what he said. But if that is what he said, he didn't even research the fucking joke.
Yeah, like it wasn't. You had so many like that was the biggest thing of last year besides like COVID.
Yeah.
There were so many comedians that you could have even at least like take their premise or something.
Hire a writer, dude.
Like don't steal a joke, but work off of a premise. And
I don't know.
he retold it. I still think he's the bigger guy. Honestly, the funniest fucking thing that he's said for this whole situation was right after the slap when he was like, Will Smith just slapped the shit out me. Like, that was the funniest fucking thing he said about this.
Yeah, I would agree. That was, I don't know, man. I was watching the clip just like, really? Everybody waited for this? Not that everyone was, like, I was sitting on pins and needles waiting around for him to make some kind of thing, but I'm like, if you're going to bring it up good. I don't know. It's just sad to see where that's going with, like, I'll probably watch the special at some point, just, to say I did, but I don't. It's hard to watch somebody like Chris Rock just put out mediocre shit like that.
It's like if Dave Chappelle came out like after all of his big specials, like you expect greatness.
What do you mean?
And then
if I already know where you're going with this, Dave Chappelle hasn't put anything good out in fucking 7 years.
Yeah, he has. Oh,
we've been over this. You like Dave Chappelle's modern stuff. I don't like Dave Chappelle's modern stuff. Next topic.
But like, even if we take your point of view on it, like it didn't tank that far from what you expect from Chris Rock.
Yeah, it was a steady decline.
Yeah, at least if you think like it's going down. It's not this steep fucking cliff that you fell off of.
I'll say this, and that's why I still want to watch Rock's special, is because even in the specials that I dislike, Dave Chappelle's modern specials, there's still always like one or two that get me,
Right.
So yeah.
I
I'd hurt to
honestly,
say.
I don't think Rock's really a stand-up anymore.
I really just want to watch it because I heard that he like really brought Jada Pinkett Smith back into the conversation hard and like roasted the fuck out of her.
Well, he
After-
talked about like,
Kinda. I've seen Theo Vaughn roast her harder in the last fucking 3
oh,
weeks.
dude,
Bro, that one the fucking Barstool thing.
Theo.
That's
Emma,
true.
did you see that?
I did,
He
dude.
called-
That
he
was
called
great.
it his thick
It's
ass-
just,
he called
it's
Jada Pinkett Smith, Will Smith's husband.
yeah.
He said his thick ass is gonna get it. Or something.
I just thought it was
Oh,
funny because I was like, maybe it's not how he's portraying it is the funny part. It's the fact that I'm like, I find it funny in general that he's still roasting her when in reality it was supposed to be a joke altogether. And apparently, I mean, I'm assuming this is true that he didn't know about her alopecia thing that she announced at
Who
her Red
cares?
Table talk show. But that was the other thing. Right after all of that, she goes and starts talking about how the affairs that she had when she was married to Will Smith. I'm like, dude, you're not doing yourself any favors.
She
was
or
fucked
before
her
anyone
the-
feels bad
son's
for you.
friend,
That was
and then
before
they
the slap.
interviewed each other.
Oh, that was before the slap. wasn't
Yeah,
it? Yeah.
like
I
and
thought that was
Rock-
after when he talked about when she talked about the affair stuff. I thought it was after.
Well,
no, Rock actually like talks about. He's like, oh well, usually I wouldn't go talk about this, but these motherfuckers put it online. It was literally Jada Pinkett Smith interviewing Will Smith about her
Yeah.
fucking her son's friend. How
No,
do
it
you
wa-
feel about that?
was it though? I think it was just a different guy. The son's friend thing came out after.
No, that was. I'm pretty sure that was before the
Slap.
slap.
Well,
don't know.
regardless, it's still like
Because that
Come
I
to
think
find-
that's why Will Smith fucking broke.
Probably.
Yeah.
Because he put
Well-
all of that shit online, and then you say something about alopecia, and your wife looks at you like, "Oh, you're not gonna do anything, you pussy."
Yeah.
I don't know.
the whole
She's a
thing. I thought it was crazy just for that reason, regardless if it was before or after. But like, come to find out, like when I was reading more about it, it seemed like what I interpreted from his show and like what his comments were and stuff is that he knew about this whole affair thing before she ever put it out because he's like close with their family apparently. So like that was already an issue that he had, but then he just put it on blast and obviously Will Smith took it out how he did.
Right. Hmm.
It was a joke about not having hair.
I don't know. The whole thing was very dumb. But
I know, like, I make fun of a coworker who literally has alopecia, like, doesn't have fucking eyebrows. And we just go back and forth with each other, making fun of her not having hair. It's not that big of a fucking deal, you whore.
Yeah, she takes herself way too seriously. That's for being such a fucking slut. She really takes herself very seriously.
And it's not like has she actually done anything, like, relevant?
Yeah, dude, she
No.
voiced
I know
the,
she's been in movies, but I couldn't
No.
tell you which ones.
No,
she
she's-
voiced the hippo in Madagascar. That was pretty,
Oh, another bald character.
yeah.
That's hilarious. They were in a movie together.
mhm.
Not like I'm sure they never saw each other.
Right, I mean, it's
Right.
all voice acting,
Well-
but
Right.
Dude, I've always known that those were the people voicing those people in that movie or their characters, but I just made the correlation the other day that I was like, wait a second, hold on. Yeah. They're in the same movie together, dude. They've known each other forever. Like they've been friends for a long time. So that was just wild.
That is weird that he knowing that they were friends before that.
Or maybe a while before that. Maybe they weren't friends during for a while then. But at one point before the slap, like years before at least, they were friends. Like with
Oh.
Jada and Will.
Yeah, that's really fucking weird. They're just weird people.
really fell off after fucking iRobot.
Dude, it was after Men in Black. Let's
Yeah.
be real.
Okay, I meant iRobot was his fall down.
Yeah, when he said something about wanting to like watch. Was it? He wanted to watch that movie that Will Smith was a slave in because he wanted to see him get beat or something.
Was it 12 Years a Slave?
No,
No, I
he
can't
wasn't in
remember
that.
what it's
Uh,
called
Was
though.
it just called Slave?
I'm looking.
I can't. I know which one you're talking about because it just came out a couple years ago. Maybe last year.
I don't know.
Oh, Emancipation.
Yeah, that's
Oh
what it
yeah.
was. Yeah, I was excited to see that they're going through with Bad Boys 4 though.
They are.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
they just announced it like a couple days ago, I think. I like Bad Boys. I don't know.
Is Will Smith gonna be in it?
Yeah.
Is it gonna be them tracking down whoever's his wife is cheating on him with?
Probably.
That would be the best.
Bad Boys, Bad Boys. They
What you
fucking-
gonna do?
yeah.
What you gonna do when the slap comes for you?
Is his son still fucking what's his face?
Jaden?
Aiden?
Yeah. No, is Jaden still fucking what's his face? I don't remember what was it Tyler the Creator he was fucking or
Oh, I think you're. I don't know, dude. I could care
that was
less
just a
about.
wild fucking time for the Smiths.
Dude,
2022 was a wild time for the Smiths. 2021,
honestly,
2022.
I think Will Smith regrets the fact that
should
he
just
ever
fucking-
got famous.
He should just leave that family and go be Will Smith.
Yeah,
That
because that
family
whole
is fucked. That's something that tells me he didn't have a lot to do with a lot of it.
the raising of
Yeah.
any of them.
Anyway, that was
It
it.
all started with "Whip Your Hair Back and Forth" by Willow Smith.
No, it started with that jank ass Karate Kid, bro.
Nah, dude, "Whip Your Hair Back and Forth" was before it.
Was it?
Yeah,
I don't think
Oh
so.
yeah, it was.
pretty
It
sure
was.
it was.
No, because isn't she the younger? The girl's younger, right?
No, I think
Yeah,
she's
but
older.
she did that song when she was pretty young, dude.
Jaden Smith was like fucking 6 years old in that Karate Kid.
No, he was.
He was like 12.
No, dude,
He was
young.
tiny though.
Yeah,
Okay, hold on. So this was released in 2010. The Whip My Hair Back and Forth.
yeah. Karate Kid was before that.
No, it wasn't.
100%.
It was like 2012.
Let's
Producer?
see.
We're waiting.
Oh, same year, 2010.
They came out in the same year.
Yeah, dude.
What's the month?
2010 was
What's
really...
the month? I'm just kidding. That's that's fucking weird. Wow, it really did start with those two things.
Yep.
They happened the same time.
2010 was also a really bad year for the Smith family.
Just out of curiosity, what year did iRobot come out? If it's 2010,
Dude.
I'm gonna shit my ass.
No, that's got to be earlier, I
Yeah,
think.
it was
No.
like 2005.
Yeah, that's mid
I think it
2000.
was like, dude, I think it was like 2002. It's a
Is it that old?
2004. 2004.
Look up Will Smith movies that came out in 2008 or
I Am
2010.
Legend.
Was no,
Dude,
I
when
Am
did
Legend
that
was
movie-
I think that
bigger
was
than
before that.
Are they doing? They're doing a sequel to that too.
They are, dude. That has been
That honestly
confirmed.
wasn't even a bad movie.
That
I
was a
mean,
great movie.
I haven't watched
Actually,
it in a long
It
time.
was a bad movie with the original ending. With the alternate ending, it's a great movie.
Was the alternate or the original when they shot the dog and then he ended up dying?
That happened in both, I think. But
Oh,
He dies
guys,
in both?
guys, we can't shit on 2004 Will Smith movies. Shark Tale came out in 2004.
no,
and that's a good movie.
2010.
Oh, you said 2004 with iRobot.
No. What Will Smith movies came out in 2010? I gotta see. It was 2010 the crux of the Smith family falling apart. We had
Could
whip your
be.
hair back, whip my hair, whatever.
Whip my hair.
I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth.
Yeah.
What
feel
was
like
that accent,
white
Cody?
people were probably mad about that song, right? I feel like that was
It was just
thing.
a shit song and then it got popular for no reason.
I mean, like old white people hated that song.
I was a young white person and
But you know what I mean.
Okay, yeah, well,
They were like, "Well, you can't have a black girl on TV whipping her dreadlocks around like that."
when do
What?
we change it to the BET channel?
Dreadlocks. It's a braided hair. Look at her fucking whipping her afro around.
Why she got so many rubber bands? You only need one.
Right.
I mean, all I'm seeing is that
You know
he
what?
produced
Put a
the
comb
Karate
through
Kid.
it, sister. What? Sorry.
They
That
call
was
that
really
a
the worst
pig,
thing I've ever
boss.
said. What happened in 2010, Emma?
He produced the Karate Kid.
He produced.
He produced the Karate Kid?
Yeah.
Yep, there it went.
There it is.
Dude, he has so many great movies before 2010, though. Like,
What was Jada Pinkett in 2010? G.I.
Her
Jane?
son.
Oh,
Her son's
Yeah.
friend
whoa,
is what I meant.
Cody,
I
Jesus
got that.
Christ. I mean,
I
she
got that.
sucks, but fuck.
Apparently, she sucks good enough to stay
How
with her
old-
after airing your cheating out.
I don't understand why he's still with her. It just that doesn't make any sense.
They
What is he
can't be
getting
fucking each other
What
anymore.
is he getting out of that relationship?
I
A lot of
honestly
Not
think
flack.
losing
it's
his money?
I think it's J. Cole's line in his song "I Want That Jada and Will Love," and he can't break that now. It's already been
sung.
It's a curse.
I think it's a
That's
curse,
why
dude.
J. Cole hasn't come out with shit lately.
I think they're holding J. Cole prisoner somewhere. Honestly.
Jaden will just have J. Cole in a basement somewhere.
Chained up to a radiator.
He's singing fucking R&B. Whoa.
They're like, you
He's
will
got
write
DJ
about our love
Jazzy
again.
Jeff playing the track in there.
Sing it again.
Bro.
I want that Will Jada love. Sing it again. Sing it right.
It's the only
that-
line that plays through the house.
Dude, that was like the best
Oh,
part after
fuck.
all that shit about the affairs and stuff. Everyone was posting that fucking meme. They were like, I no longer want that Jada and Will love.
Yo, you
Yeah.
think Jada Pinkett Smith was fucking her son's friend to that song?
Probably not, because he was probably like, who the fuck is this?
He's probably like, who's J. Cole, bro? He's probably too young to
Yeah.
appreciate J. Cole.
I wasn't
Yeah,
even
but-
born yet when this song came out.
I think she's enough of a narcissist that as soon as you put Jada in it, she just like that
Oh,
gets her
yeah.
off.
That's why she had a problem with the joke, because she wasn't actually in G.I. Jane. She was
Wait,
still
so-
pissed that she was turned down for the role.
We
So,
need
like,
a black
all-
reboot.
Was that Natalie Portman?
I think so.
So what's your guys' all-time favorite Will Smith movie, though?
Oh, probably Men in Black, right? No,
Uh,
maybe Bad Boys.
I'll give you a top 3.
I gotta
give you
go
top
Men
three.
in Black, I think.
Same. That's in my
Bad Boys
top
was
3.
good, but
Mhm.
Men in Black was
like
good.
Men in Black is such a like cultural staple.
Yeah.
But I
would
liked
put-
it more for Tommy Lee Jones, if I'm gonna be honest.
I liked it. I
Nah.
liked
Like
it for
Will Smith-
everyone, dude. It had a great cast. I mean, Tommy Lee Jones,
Yeah.
Will Smith, fucking Tony Shalhoub, fucking what's his
Johnny
David Cross,
Knoxville.
Yeah,
Johnny
like,
Knoxville. Yeah, it was a fantastic. Well, Johnny Knoxville was in the second one, but
was it
Yeah,
the
but I'm
second one?
counting the Men in Black series, except the third movie. I'm not counting that
One
shit.
and two.
yeah,
were,
1 and 2 were
like,
Men
One
in
and
Black.
two.
They
Nothing
should've-
happened after
should have
that.
stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm also gonna put. I'm gonna put. I Am Legend in there because I think he did a fantastic job.
It's a
in
good
that
movie, but it's
I haven't. The
uh,
problem is I
given
haven't
the choice
watched it
right
since-
now. If you ask me right now, would I rather watch Men in Black or I Am Legend? I haven't seen either in years.
Men in Black.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's why it's first. Although, have you guys ever actually watched Wild Wild West? Because that is a pretty.
That's
funny
also a really
movie.
good movie, actually.
Mhm.
It's
Which one?
stupid. It's very campy and dumb, but like,
Mhm.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Will Smith's
I
like a
will say-
cowboy. But
My top 3 though.
The
like,
mayor's on.
it's a cyberpunk western.
What?
Would that be a good Emma?
Yeah. It's like a cyberpunk western, but it's comedy based. It's all comedic. It's like watching
Yeah, it's a
like
comedy. But
the Three
not
Amigos
cyberpunk. What's
or
the? It's like classical punk.
Oh,
you know, steampunk. It's
Oh.
steampunk.
Yeah, it's like a
Steampunk.
steampunk western.
Yeah.
There's
I
like
will say
my-
robots and shit that are steam powered. It's fucking. It's wild.
I will say one of my all-time favorite Will Smith movies is The Pursuit of Happiness. So, as one of his serious roles, that was a very well done movie.
I don't know.
I mean, it did have a cultural impact. I'll give it that. Like, it was one of those movies where
I don't know. I
was
saw
very-
it once and I was good.
Well, yeah, I saw it as a child, but like, it still did have the cultural drama impact.
Yeah.
Not necessarily for me, but it was
Dude,
relevant.
I take it all back. Shark Tale's #1.
Oh, dude, it's a good ass movie.
Honestly,
Shark Tale's #1. Then Men in Black.
I'm Sebastian, the whale washing dolphin.
That's such a stupid movie, but it's so funny.
It's so good, dude.
Oh, dude, the fucking Jones. What was the other? Something Jones. It was It actually had
Oof.
Wow, I'm drawing
This
so
is
many
great
blanks.
radio. It's it actually had a
But it was an animated film. Osmosis
Osmosis
Jones.
Jones.
Thank you.
That's a great movie.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying.
he's better in his
Doesn't-
voiceover stuff. That's what we're getting at.
I don't think,
what else do we need to get
yeah,
to
Will
tonight?
Smith was
The
not in that.
French first lady is a trans now.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
What else? No, that was just a quick. The first lady of France is now trans. Very matter of factly. So what happened with that? She lost a lawsuit or something.
Lost a lawsuit against someone who claimed that she
Went
had
through
transitioned
somebody
genders.
claimed. Yeah, she went through gender
Yeah.
reassignment surgery, but she lost the lawsuit.
Yeah,
So
Which
does
mean-
that mean that like
Did you, that's the quickest way to confirm it to everybody.
she's definitely at one point had a penis?
I don't know. Have you found anything on it?
It basically was just saying that like they the first lady lodged a case against two women that uploaded a YouTube video, and it's called Bridget Macron is a man, and the video in question proclaimed that Bridget underwent
Was a
gender
man.
reassignment
We are
surgery.
PC on this fucking podcast.
You know what? Say what you will about them, but the Obamas took it on the chin, man. When we said that Michelle was a man.
Wait, are we
took
not
on the
saying that
chin.
anymore?
I mean, they're kind of out of the spotlight now, but like when they were in the spotlight and everybody was like, Michelle's a fucking man. She took it in stride. I'll give her that. She didn't file lawsuits.
Bro,
so.
that Ellen clip when she's dancing though, it's
That Adam's apple.
no. She's in a
Oh yeah,
dress
yeah,
or
yeah.
like a dress suit.
See, I feel like that would have been a better name for a penis. Adam's apple.
Adam Zucchini.
Than like a little fucking nub in your throat.
Yeah, but that's like
Which
a
is weird.
signature-
Like,
that's a signature feature of like a dude's throat.
so you can't get any cock down there.
Yeah.
No, it's because
I
one
thought
got
she- Gamora.
stuck.
I thought she meant a penis. I was like, maybe Cody's throat. I don't know.
Nah, it's because one got stuck and it never left.
That's the biblical description of why there's an Adam's apple.
It's
God
a-
throat fuck Adam.
It's a backflow valve.
It's actually the tip of God's dick stuck in your throat.
Bless
Oof.
them.
no gays except for in heaven.
Right.
No, they get their own heaven, dude, and it's better than ours. Is what I hear.
Gay heaven. Gay
Pretty sure-
heaven.
Honestly, I think gay heaven is down on earth. They fuck each other and
Yeah.
don't have to call each other, and there's no feelings hurt. It's fine.
It sounds like you're buying into it, Cody.
I don't know.
Sometimes, but like the overwhelming majority,
Yeah, there's a lot of casual sex.
yeah, no, like a man's wet dream.
From what I hear.
Again, it sounds like you
In
guys are buying
Minecraft.
into this pretty hard. Wasn't
Oh
that
my
you guys
God.
shirtless at the Pride Festival? It's like,
Oh shit, that was fucking funny.
Oh,
Cody had a
fuck.
story for us
Oh yeah, the
about a
fucking
He did?
man.
yeah. Remember the
Yeah.
guy
What guy?
The guy.
with the antler?
Oh. Well, this is just like, okay,
This is
we'll
kinda
end this on
crazy,
a
yeah.
like positive note.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know. It's kind of sad.
well,
The
it's sad that he got
repercussions.
jail
Sorry, I
time.
wasn't
Yes.
trying to hold your hand.
Say it, Boston.
So yeah, there's a Minnesota, Wisconsin. I don't know. They're basically the same fucking place.
Okay.
No one really
don't
cares.
tell that to one of them.
I don't care. They both say A, which I don't like. But yeah, so to end this on a happier note, a Minnesota man is now being charged with 2nd-degree murder.
That's the sad part of the story.
That- yeah,
actually,
no,
believe
that
it or
is-
not.
I would like to direct you to the GoFundMe. I don't know
Yeah,
if it
I'll be
exists or not.
contributing to his legal fees.
But he turned himself in, covered in blood. I know, sounds bad.
Sounds
And then-
fucking awesome so far.
Sounds great.
I'd love to turn myself in covered in blood.
I've done some terrible things.
Yeah.
But he has killed a 77-year-old man.
Wow.
Who was previously convicted of sexually allegedly.
No, if
I
he was
don't know the-
convicted, he's proven.
Yeah, but I'm an idiot. I don't know the exact facts of the story. Allegedly is this whole story. I may have made it up. You don't know that. Neither does the law. That's my case. I plead the
Do your
fifth.
research.
Yeah, look it up.
But so this man that I've made up has been or was convicted in like the 70s or 80s of diddling a 6-year-old. Fast forward to now, this man that showed up covered in blood turned himself in after beating the man, the 77-year-old, 15 to 20 times with a shovel. Because he suspected he was stalking his daughter at like his her daycare.
A shovel?
Yes. Well, beat him with 15 to 20 times with a shovel, and then in Northwestern fashion, finished him off with a moose antler.
Very nice. Very nice.
I think it's
Points for style.
dude. That accoutrement
Yeah.
is just
It's the fucking cherry on the cake.
His
chef's
battle points
kiss.
just went up.
Like, he definitely got like an Xbox challenge once he did that.
Here's the thing. A guy that if you're stalking somebody enough that their father, like that a guy notices you're stalking his daughter, you're stalking his daughter. Like,
And this was a small child. Like, it wasn't
Yeah.
like a 17-year-old that was like,
let's
oh my
just-
God,
let's
this
get
guy's
that up.
following
Yeah,
me.
like, oh, this was this was not a case where he like might have mistakenly, thought the guy was stalking. Like, if he thought that an old man was stalking his daughter to the point where he beat him to death with a shovel, he knew, and this guy was stalking his daughter.
You don't attack a whole lot of 77-year-old men.
His legal team should hire us.
Yeah, no, I know the law, kinda.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
This is
Wow.
a lot of cap.
Oh, this is all cap. This is all cap.
That's usually how it
The
is.
prosecution is total cap,
Yeah.
and I don't like it.
This man was anointed with the glizz.
The Riz
like-
on this man, no competition.
The Ritz, not the glizz. Fuck. Isn't a glizz a hot dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, you fucked that one up, boss.
Anointed with the glizz.
I liked it.
Fucking boomer moment, dude.
Next thing you know,
I
he's
was
just
just
start
trying to,
telling him
like,
it was busted.
transition into it, but Your Honor, my defendant clearly states he was horned up, and I didn't take too fond to that, so I horned his ass up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great, man. Sad to hear he's probably gonna go away for a while, but one down.
Hey.
Dude, like I said, I've said this before on this podcast. I know for a fact. My perfect job. Making six figures. Not even like a large six figure. Like I could be happy with 100K. 100K.
Easy.
Hunting and killing pedophiles.
I just do the killing part, honestly. I just have them brought to me. I would, you know what? For 60K a year, I'd just be the guy like that beheads them or whatever. I don't know if I really want to like deal with Southwest or Delta or anything, like flying over the country trying to find these guys.
I think that's a second bet. Like, I think that's my second best.
I don't want to have to get a passport or anything.
But I don't know. I'm that guy that's like a thrill of the chase.
Oh, okay.
Like, I want to lure them in. Just like they lured kids into their van.
Kind of sounding like a pedophile right now.
Yeah, no, I'm a pedophile's pedophile.
I really like the chase. Cody's a pedophile's pedophile. Cody's a pedophile file. Is that a thing? He just likes to fuck pedophiles.
He's like a frenemy.
Well, that's a domination thing.
Yeah.
It's not a gay thing.
All right. He's going to be wrapping up on that. Follow us at Don't Tell Me Cast on Instagram, Twitter, everywhere.
Is the title of this going to be It's a Domination Thing?
No, it's avoid Cody at all costs.
Yeah. Only if you're a pedophile.
Unless you find his pubes on a toilet, you got to submit
Pedophiles
those.
beware. Cody's on the prowl.
I'ma get you.
Yeah. Pedophiles.
Squeal like a pig, boy.
Pedophiles shutting their windows right now, dude, because Cody's out here.
Told you, dude, he's like
They're
Bigfoot.
checking under their bed for this fucking autist.
They're gonna find fucking pubes somewhere in a public bathroom and be like, oh my god, Cody's
see
been here.
you on
Lock
the
the
toilet.
stall.
It's the pedo man.
Oh, God.
Anyway.
All right, follow us on the things. Later, fuckers.
Later, guys.
We do a little trolling. It's called We Do a Little Trolling.